Good evening. The family of an army veteran from Kent say they feel they've been torn apart by seeing him chained up in solitary confinement in a prison in Afghanistan. Bill Shaw's wife and daughter have travelled from Dover to Kabul to demand his release from a 2-year sentence for bribery. They claim Mr. Shaw, who was tried by an Afghan anti-corruption court, is innocent. Simon Jones reports.
This is Afghanistan's most notorious jail, where the country's most dangerous prisoners are sent. Puli Chaki is now also home to Bill Shaw, to the horror of his family speaking today from Kabul.
His morale's low. He's getting through it, but he's struggling. He's very emotional, very vulnerable at the minute. He's lost quite a bit of weight. And yeah, he's been through a very humiliating experience, and he's just getting very frightened as to what the end result is going to be after all this.
Bill Shaw was working as a manager of a security firm in Afghanistan. He admits he paid for the release of 2 armoured cars impounded by the authorities. He insists he thought he was making an official release payment rather than handing over a bribe, even attempting to get a receipt. He's now appealing against the conviction.
Well, I'm very hopeful that, but I wasn't. On the first trial, I thought that was going to be done and dusted, and it wasn't. So I'm just protecting myself and the family that, we don't expect too much, but we are hopeful.
The firm he was working for, G4S, said, "We continue to believe the charges against Bill Shaw were totally misconceived, not proven in court, and we stand fully behind his innocence." A campaign to free Bill Shaw has attracted thousands of members on the internet. His family say they told him about it when they saw him in prison, and he was humbled. And his case has also been raised by the Dover MP.
He defended us for most of his life, and it is right that we defend him in his hour of need.
We think that the most appropriate thing is for the judicial proceedings to run their course first, and for any direct intervention from the British government to follow once those have been concluded.
Afghanistan's President Karzai has been under international pressure to tackle bribery. The Afghan authorities, though, have rejected suggestions the conviction was an attempt to prove the claim that foreigners are responsible for most of the country's corruption. Simon Jones, BBC South East Today.